It's an epidemic spreading across the nation, afflicting millions, thousands, dozens of people each year.
It's not drugs, or alcoholism, or sex addiction. Although that wouldn't be so bad.
What we're experiencing is the irrational need to subject ourselves to subpar, mostly amateurish, forms of filmed entertainment. For fun. Without realizing the very serious and even deadly side effects.
On the streets, these feature-length films are known as B-movies.
We can't explain what causes us to subject ourselves to such poorly made,
brain-damaging,
schlock value entertainment on purpose for our own amusement.
All we can do is support each other.
Right, well, this is the first episode of B-Movie Support Group. I am William, this is Kevin, and this is Steven. We are missing one man, but he'll be in later, I guess. We are going to watch a movie today and tell you if it's worth you and your friends watching. On the menu today is Firehead. Well, Kevin, why don't you do the honors and read the description of Firehead for us?
When a Russian cyborg with telekinetic powers terrorizes a city, an elite government agency intervenes. Stop laughing.
Nope.
Colonel Vaughn, which is played by Christopher Plummer from such movies as Inside Man and The Lake House, convinces the regular guy chemist, Warren Hart, to team up with a beautiful blonde agent, to capture the menace. But Warren finds the true villain isn't who he expected. Forces of good and evil go head-to-head in this paranormal story of corruption and redemption.
Wait, paranormal? Oh, okay.
which means we're going to see aliens.
Well, a ghost better pop out of someone.
Yeah.
Or is it just going to be...
But this is with the world's future hanging in the balance. Rated R.
The music is fun so far.
It's like one guy on a keyboard.
Yeah.
A drum machine. We won't give away what's on the other side of this DVD.
Yeah.
You can tell she's a cyborg because half of her face is computer circuitry.
It's the internals from a keyboard or something.
And then also there's a camera lens here. It could be somebody's eye.
Okay.
It could
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But is it Russian enough?
These tanks look Russian. I don't know if
okay.
As a history buff myself, I'm going to declare that yes.
Yeah, those are
Russian.
Yeah, that's a
These
Russian.
are T-78 tanks. If this movie had its own DVD, it would be cool to see what the widescreen version of this art.
Oh no, actually it's on its own disc in there.
So I mean its own box.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, the full box.
Yeah. Telekinetic cyborg, I'm just gonna say.
Russian cyborg.
Russian.
Me.
Yeah, okay. I am cyborg. There's a problem.
People will die now.
Firehead, everybody.
Firehead.
Firehead.
Alright, let's support each other. Yeah! Woo! That was horrible. Let's go.
I've got a gun too. We're in a Mexican standoff.
Well, I guess you'd call this your basic Mexican standoff.
Yeah!
Oh. Check, please.
Yes! Here's his headshot. Look, it's like Ab and Tigor.
It's like on sketch paper, and it's
What?
It's like the sketch guy from that Aha music video.
Pianist.
Guinness?
Pianist? Well, welcome to the first and last episode. Everybody. Don't like us on Facebook and don't follow us on Twitter.
Be sure to slap us across our fucking faces every time you see us.
What the hell were we thinking?
Don't watch this movie or this movie.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember this being a fun idea. Like, we talked to each other about this and we're like, let's do it! Is it because we were drinking?
Could be that. Also, it's fun to live vicariously through people on the internet and what they do. And
True.
It looked really, really cool to start our own show.
Okay, so to restate it, because I don't think we stated it clearly when we started, this is to watch these movies and inform the masses who we love so dearly, everyone out there, you, to inform people that this movie is worth their time to sit down with your friends and laugh at, or legitimately enjoy, or to completely avoid.
We do the watching, so you don't have to.
Exactly.
That's why we're your B-movie support group.
Exactly. We support.
And you don't want to be, it doesn't matter what kind of movie it is, you don't want to be caught watching one of these alone. You never know what could happen. Your brain could just turn off. You would have no one there to punch you in the face to wake you back up.
Yeah.
Right. It could throw you into a depression.
Yeah.
Especially this movie.
Or even a coma. Especially this movie.
Cretinous idiot, you're gonna burn down the whole damn field, that's what you're gonna have done? Yes, I know.
Double take on that phone.
So I think, without too much discussion, we have an official decision as to this movie. Avoid it with all costs.
Yes.
Burn it!
Burn it. Keep Space Mutiny. We'll get into that in another episode. But this movie was, it was awful.
The plot was, was there a plot?
Okay.
No, the
gonna-
plot is the Cold War, and if we don't rescue something or find something, then bad things will happen.
We would like you to help us find him.
Ivan's not my responsibility anymore.
Yeah, okay, well.
That's...
Well, rock, paper, scissors for a full description. Oh shit.
Well, the moon
See
was
what this movie has done to us!
So I'm assuming the basic plot of it is there's a effeminate, quirky scientist, chemist, who is vaguely set up that he is a chemist because he was pretending he was stirring black tea with I'm assuming was an anal thermometer.
Well, he did have a white lab coat on, so
he did have a white lab coat.
He's a doctor scientist.
Yeah.
But anyway, he gets partnered up with Mila, blonde, not double agent, not double agent.
Supposed to be sexy. Lead actress.
Yes. Who is seductive because she takes off a thick military style belt.
Oh, and that hat.
And oh god, that little leather beret. Anyway, they get paired up along accidentally with a Russian, we're supposed to just understand is a cyborg who leaves Russia because 2 random children got shot at.
Oh,
the person with kids doesn't run?
They need to be saved by our hero. They're there to, yeah, see?
Come on, you're a
It's time to be
sissy.
saved. Come with me if you want to live.
When they leisurely strolled out of fire.
Oh, no, just to the sidewalk.
10 feet to the side. Now you're out of danger.
Russians.
Because you're away from these garbage cans on fire.
That
and
he
without
saves by taking to the sidewalk.
By the sidewalk,
Yeah.
about
He
10 feet to the sidewalk.
Moves them 10 feet to the side, so they're out of the line of fire.
Absolutely.
And that is
that's
just
the safety zone.
That's his last straw. He needs to go to a free country.
A free country.
I'm going to find a free country.
And he apparently it was the simplest thing in the world because the next time we see him,
he's in America.
He's in a free country.
And without explaining why he's doing anything, he's blowing shit up.
Yeah. And also, everyone just knows who he is. Oh, he's Ivan.
Yeah, he's Ivan.
Ivan's just, oh, it's Ivan.
But that's all that we can say about it.
Yeah.
I really don't think I can get any farther into the plot. Like you said, it's the story. There's something they have to get or find or stop
and
because evil organization, world dominance, creepy guy pointing.
And then the twist. We thought it was the Russians, but it's an evil
conglomerate,
specter, chaos.
Yeah, it was the
quantum.
It was the head of the Department of Defense. Ran a secret organization of the Red Pyramid or some crap.
The Stonecutters or Skull and Bones or something.
Yeah, and they were trying to take over the world.
Over shots.
Oh, these are the evil guys.
Yes, every evil board meeting has drinks.
They work for Citgo. There's drinks and, of course, a lady who is completely their subordinate. She has a badge on, too, so yeah, it's an evil organization.
Are they doing shots?
Yes.
Yes, shots over business.
Another country has been taken over.
Drink.
Drink every time Harry says evil. Playing their drinking game where they,
every time we get a new country.
Yeah. Every time Ivan farts, you take a shot.
Yeah. All right, but go ahead.
I don't even know. It's just his powers are limited. It's not really explained. So he uses
He uses baby blue laser eyes.
Right, but he uses a gun more often than he uses his laser eyes, and we find out like 3/4 of the way into the film that he also has a
legal size
telekinetic
paper shield.
Yeah, he has a notebook-sized deflector shield, and apparently you can't shoot around. It's magnetic. You can't shoot around it. It tracks all the bullets.
Right.
Okay.
So even a perfectly aimed shot, which could easily hit you from around the shield, will go right to that shield.
But before we tear everyone apart, there is someone that I would like to compliment. Tiny Rosie O'Donnell made the movie for me.
Neighbor kid.
Neighbor kid made the movie for me.
Thanks for knocking.
Look, Warren,
he's a
I need
kid,
help.
too.
Yeah, so do I.
Seriously, listen. I've got the aldehyde reaction going, but when I add the potassium catalyst, nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Hey, you know what?
Dad.
With just that, I think she's the best actress in the
No,
movie
yeah,
thus far.
so far. 80s sweater that would have drawn Cosby up a wall.
It was, I think, was borrowed. It was like Full House Candace Cameron sweater.
It was,
or
yeah.
maybe even just, you know.
They went to the
maybe
prop
get one.
room and got what was
Yeah,
free.
they found
Yeah.
what was free.
Yeah, but I mean, she was actually validly entertaining though. The stuff she talked about and how she joked around.
Yeah.
Star Trek
The Star Trek,
reference.
she did a Scotty impression that was actually pretty damn good.
I cannot talk to you now, Captain. The shields aren't gonna last much longer.
And
I
then
couldn't
she
do it.
hijacks a car for them.
And,
They call her
and walks home. by
and walks
herself.
home. He had.
She takes several for the team.
We might cut this in later, but a redeeming part had to be the airplane scene. I'm sorry. Them yelling at each other in the airplane. It was just entertaining.
And then 3, 2, 1, lean back. We're taking
We're
off.
taking off. And the fact that no one can shoot the airplane, they shoot the
Or
tarmac.
closing the airplane door that
Yeah,
doesn't
there's-
quite close all the way.
There's these little chalk explosions all over the airplane, but not at the ground, but not the wings or the. There's no.
We forgot the motorcycle.
That's right.
Comes out of
Motorcycle just
nowhere.
shows up.
I ride motorcycle.
I ride motorcycle.
The plane has disappeared. They're in the woods, nowhere near a place where they could have landed. And there's just a Harley in the
what-
back.
Cooking a crab
Cooking a crowd in a
in the
pot.
forest.
In the
Because it's wacky.
By the way, we should recognize that the effeminate scientist is Jack Lemmon's son,
Yeah.
Yes.
which we all
We
like
had
Jack
to do
Lemmon.
some
Yeah.
detective
Fact
work to
of the
figure
day,
that
I
out.
think.
Fact of the day,
Yeah.
yes, by our beautiful research department.
Wait, is he? His name is Chris Lemmon.
Is that a song?
Is he the son of Jack Lemmon?
Oh, look.
Are we making a discovery?
Yes, official.
Live on B Movie Support Group, we are making a discovery right here.
It totally is his son.
Woo!
I knew it. I was like,
The son of Jack Lemmon, everybody.
Score one for Steven.
Yeah. Did you want? Oh, mine.
Oh.
Awkward.
He was, I thought, because he was doing this personality, like, hey, what's going on? You know, what the, you know. And then you were like, man, that sounds like Jack Lemmon.
Well,
And
it's
then
when he did the
over
thing.
and
He did
over-
this.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you know, it's like, like from
Yeah.
Grumpy Old Men and whatever. And all of a sudden, we had our research department look it up. Boom, total biological son of Jack Lemmon.
And
absolutely no
talent. Who
was descended from Jack Lemmon. It was
except for like 3
looks and
facial
voice
features.
only, yeah.
Yeah.
The voice.
He got nothing from Jack Lemmon.
Oh my God. I don't believe it. She was so convincing.
I think it's true that like he asked his dad, "Hey, can you give me a part because you still have Hollywood connections?" And Jack Lemmon probably was like, "No."
Fine, I'll go off and do my own movie.
Yeah, I'll do my own movie.
Plenty of independent filmmakers out there who would like the son of a famous guy to do nothing in their movie the whole time.
I don't know. So the movie starts out with, you mentioned while we were watching it, and you know, you and me were both excited by a really nice action startup. Like he blows shit up with his I mean, except for like taking the people off of the street.
Yeah.
He blew stuff up with his laser eyes.
Oh!
Yeah!
So soon in the movie, yeah!
Right off the bat, he's a cyborg.
Yeah, we get
explosions.
right into character development and just an awesome action scene.
And he,
Yes.
he mildly frightened and frustrated a Russian general.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was so hoping he would come back.
Dare you to death. Watch out!
Oh! Wait, why did he only shoot that guy's gun? He's the leader. He killed the fuck out of the henchman.
I think he's gonna, that's foreshadowing, he's gonna have to come back later.
Oh, he's gonna be like the main villain?
Yeah, to kill him again for the first time.
We thought he was gonna be the bad guy!
Yeah.
We thought that was the setup. That was the setup. He ran the evil syndicate years down the road.
Yeah, it would come back to haunt, his defection would come back to haunt the Russian cyborg.
Yeah, instead, the movie is just a week later.
Instead,
he's in America and everyone knows who he is. Yeah. And
First 3 minutes of the movie was the best 3 minutes of the movie.
it was mildly entertaining. Like, if the whole movie was stayed like that, an okay action movie.
You know, there's no setup, there's no reason why, like, how do cyborgs exist?
Right.
Why was he changed? Was he made? Was he, you know, is he like RoboCop? Was he an experiment?
We got zero.
You know, is this the result of big communist government like Ivan Drago and Rocky IV? Nothing. Just he shoots lasers.
He shoots lasers and he has his legal pad.
And he has a sometimes Russian accent. He has a Russian-Irish accent.
Then Vaughn gave me the assignment. Take out the NIH research facility at Parker Center.
What?
Remember, Russian-Irish accent.
Yeah.
And
I
can't do this for you. I can't start the war. I can't start the war for you.
We'll do it together.
Not to belittle you, but I was thinking more of the thousands who would die if the biologicals were released into the air.
So they have to stop. Christopher Plummer has a building lined with bombs.
Yes, he's gonna blow up the NIH department, which is a biological warfare.
The National Institute of Health is working on a cure to something that if they blow it up, the biologicals, which they call biologicals.
Biologicals, not viruses, biologicals. Hot button.
So that will prevent them from finding a cure to all these weapons of mass destruction, chemical weapons. Am I close? Am I even close?
No, I
don't think so.
I think maybe. Hey, even if
you're
get
not
close,
for
it's
coming up with
better
something
than what was actually happening in the movie.
All I know is he had unlabeled beer cans full of something biological,
and he pulled that fast one on them where they think he's mixing like noxious chemicals, and he just takes a sip.
Russian black tea.
Ah, it was tea
in the beginning. Black tea.
This is wacky.
Yeah, this movie is not worth the time.
Oh, here he goes.
Yeah.
He just puts a hamburger in there. Oh.
A squeaky hamburger for mice.
That is ridiculous.
Well, mice love squeaky toys.
Since this was my assignment in the intro, let's revisit the cover. This woman is not in the movie.
No.
In fact, the Russian cyborg, you think it's her, but it's Ivan.
It's Ivan.
It's this blonde guy.
It's Russian Hoff.
No tank, maybe a tank in the beginning of the movie, when he's shooting at the kids.
Yeah, there was sort of a tank. Here's a tank-esque vehicle. And we found out it's not a camera; it's a gun.
That I was also wrong. That because it was cropped. Remember when I said it would be nice to see the widescreen?
The widescreen, yeah.
Version of this. Well, on the disc,
pop that out.
You can actually see. And of course, the glare. It's a gun. And of course, but the glaring thing, But what I need to get to, what's reminding me of, staring at this word. Firehead that doesn't appear
in the movie.
Or is ever said aloud in the movie at all.
They nicknamed him Firehead.
There was no Firehead. It's just like Laser Mission all over again. There's no laser.
In Dante's
There's no
Peak,
Firehead.
They say, God, we better run away from Dante's Peak at least once in the movie.
Yes.
You know, in Terror in Beverly Hills, there's at least one allusion to Terror in Beverly Hills.
And even more big titles than that. Like the biggest one of all time, Star Wars. No one says Star Wars, but there is a war going on in space.
Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm guessing that the Firehead was a reference to the guy's eyes.
Firehead.
Like fire shoots from his head.
Right.
Even though they were blue laser
Sparks.
beams.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Don't watch it.
Firehead.
Don't watch it.
Don't watch it.
If you see it, run away from it.
It's crap.
Well, I've seen enough of this twaddle.
Twaddle?
Yeah.
Is that in the 80s?
God, I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to be.
Friends, don't let friends watch movies like this.
Yeah. There are starving children in other countries, and we watched this movie. An hour of our time could have been spent at a homeless shelter helping someone.
We could have been working a soup kitchen. ISIS is on the march. The Patriots are deflating footballs. And we watched Firehead.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm not worried about the other one. Let's just. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So I think you can just roll credits there.